Hello and welcome. You are watching Nonsense Talk News, and I'm Pallab Ghosh with you. I really don't know what is happening to Mumbai entertainment industry. In past few days, we have lost three big names: Asrani, Piyush Pandey, and now Satish Shah. In fact, the journey started a few days ago with Pankaj Dheer, the person who played Karna in Mahabharata. I really have no words how to start this because each and every name is iconic. And today, of course, it's Satish Shah. In fact, Satish Shah, when he made his television debut with Kundan Shah's Ye Jo Hai Zindagi in 1984-85, if I'm not wrong. The television industry was not that much ready for such serials. In fact, if I say that Ye Jo Hai Zindagi was one of the best and a family entertainment, each and every character identified with viewers, and within no time viewers fell in love with that serial, then it won't be wrong. I mean, perhaps it was one of the most memorable serials of Doordarshan. And of course, Satish Shah played one of the major role in Ye Jo Hai Zindagi. His cameos, his characters, he played numerous characters. His mimicry was par excellence. His get-ups were so real and it's so captivating that audiences understood that an actor has come who will rule the entertainment industry in the coming years, and they did. But perhaps much before that, he started with the big screen, but not many actually were so much familiar with his works, because in those days, early 80s, we were not exposed to the parallel cinema, as we used to call in those days, the art cinema, the serious cinema. So we used to get the feed on Doordarshan. So until and unless Doordarshan telecasted the film festival movies, many of us didn't have the chance to watch them. And that is how, in fact, his Jaane Bhi Do Yaro, at least for me, I remember, I saw Jaane Bhi Do Yaro on television for the first time. And needless to mention, I think it was not only hilarious, what a satire. And Satish Shah's that cult scene where he plays the commissioner of the municipality, De Mello, and how these two uh, young photographers hired by Bhakti Barve for her personal gains. They ran from pillar to post with his actually dead body. Sometimes in the coffin, sometimes on skates. I mean, this entire film left uh, an indelible mark, I think, on the audience. And everybody fell in love with Jane Bidho Yaro. And Satish Shah, as I said, along with all iconic actors in that film, what an iconic film it was. He acted in numerous films, and almost all his films left a mark on his audience because he was, as usual, the best. If I jog your memory a bit, Saath Saath in 1982, Jaane Bhi Do Yaro 1984, Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, remember his iconic character, 1994, Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na in 1994, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, another iconic film, and his character was simply awesome. Chalte Chalte 2003, Main Hoon Na 2004, and many followed in the later parts. In fact, he was also doing some short films. But Satish Shah, as I said, began with the small screen, the idiot box, as they call. It was Jane Bhi Do Yaro. And then followed, I think it was in 1997. Though the serial didn't create a big buzz, it was called Ghar Jawai. It starred Mahadevan. This serial was not a very big hit. But Satish Shah again was the man who made his mark on his audience. And his catchline in the serial was Kitna Kaha. And this catchphrase spread like wildfire, and everybody in those days used to mimic Kitna Kaha. This was the popularity of Satish Shah. And of course, not to forget, in recent years, the iconic serial Sarabhai versus Sarabhai, 2004 to 2006 on Star. This serial was perhaps one of the game changer on Star, because Star usually had some serious stuffs. But Sarabhai versus Sarabhai was so hilarious. And each and every character in the serial was simply awesome. They simply ruled the hearts of audiences, and they still do. So whenever this serial is repeated, if I'm not mistaken, this serial is being repeated at the moment, somewhere. And people are simply enjoying this. Those who haven't seen, they are watching this, and those who had seen, they are once again recalling. So Sarabhai versus Sarabhai became a big hit, and Satish Shah's character as Indravadan was awesome. People fell in love with this character. The best thing about Satish Shah was the timing. For any comedian, the X factor is timing, as they say. Well, many other memories are gushing to my mind as I talk of Satish Shah, remembering Satish Shah. Like in 2008, if I'm not wrong, he was the judge of Comedy Circus with Archana Puran Singh. The void left by Satish Shah will never be fulfilled. New comedians will come, they will become successful. There's no doubt about this. Because show must go on and show will go on. But people like Satish Shah, with their natural instinct of comedy, will be always missed. And apart from that, being a wonderful human being is the first and foremost quality for any actor, especially a comedian. And Satish Shah was loved by each and everybody who had met him. Cordial, full of warmth, and witty, full of life. Well, we will miss Satish Shah, and all I can say is, may his soul rest in peace. This is Pallab Ghosh signing off for Non-Stop News.